Let me tell you something you already know, but are too afraid to admit. You're not depressed. Not really. What you're feeling, that heaviness, that emptiness, that constant sense of dread, isn't a chemical imbalance or a flaw in your brain. It's your soul screaming at you. It's your inner self trying to break through the walls of the life you've built. Or worse, the life you've settled for. You're not broken. You're just living the wrong life. The life society handed you. The life you thought you were supposed to want. The life that looks good on paper, but feels like a prison every single day. And until you face that truth, you'll keep spinning your wheels, wondering why you feel so lost, so stuck, so utterly disconnected from the person you were meant to be. Let's get one thing straight. Depression is real. It's a serious condition that affects millions of people. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not everyone who feels lost, empty, or stuck is clinically depressed. Sometimes what we call depression is just our soul's way of telling us we're off track. You weren't meant to live a life of quiet desperation. You weren't meant to spend your days in a job you hate, surrounded by people who drain you, chasing goals that don't matter. But that's exactly most people do. And then they wonder why they feel so empty. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like something's missing, it's not because you're broken. It's because you're living the wrong life. And it's time to change it. Step 1. Recognize the signs. The first step is to recognize the signs. Are you constantly tired, even when you've slept enough? Do you feel numb, like you were just going through the motions? Do you dread Mondays and live for weekends that never quite satisfy you? These aren't just symptoms of depression. They are signs that your life is out of alignment with who you are and what you want. So pay attention. Listen to what your body, your mind, and your soul are trying to tell you, because they're screaming at you to make a change. Step 2. Identify the lies you've been told. From the moment you were born, society has been feeding you lies. Lies about what success looks like. Lies about what you should want. Lies about who you should be. You were told to go to school, get a job, buy a house, and retire at 65. You were told to play it safe, follow the rules, and avoid risks. You were told to fit in, not stand out. But here's the truth. Those lies don't work for everyone. And if you're feeling empty, it's because you've been living someone else's life, not your own. So question everything. What do you really want? What makes you feel alive? What would your life look like if you stopped listening to everyone else and started listening to yourself? Step 3. Reconnect with your true self. Somewhere along the way, you lost touch with yourself. You started living for other people's expectations instead of your own desires. You started chasing external validation instead of internal fulfillment. But here's the thing. Your true self is still there. It's buried under layers of conditioning, fear, and doubt. But it's there. And it's waiting for you to rediscover it. So take the time to reconnect with yourself. Journal. Meditate. Spend time alone. Ask yourself the hard questions. Who are you? What do you want? What makes you feel alive? Step 4. Take radical responsibility. It's easy to blame your circumstances for how you feel. It's easy to point fingers at your job, your relationships, or your past. But here's the truth. You're responsible for your life. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. If you want things to change, you have to change them. So take radical responsibility. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. And start taking action. You're not depressed. You're just living the wrong life. But here's the good news. You can change it. You can reconnect with your true self, take radical responsibility, and build a life that fits you. It won't be easy. It will require courage, effort, and motivation, but it will be worth it. Because you weren't meant to live a life of quiet desperation. You were meant to live a life of passion, purpose, and meaning. So what are you waiting for? Start today. If you're ready to take the first step, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, stop settling and start living.